What's going on, everybody? It's episode 108 of the Out of Court Podcast. I'm your boy Trez. With me today, Jay Ferd.
What's good?
What's up, bro, man? How you doing, man?
You want an honest answer?
Just what the folks want to know.
Bullshit, and more bullshit. It's about this topic. So, the topic for today.
Yeah. Kind of think I already know where you're heading at.
Yes.
So let's get right straight to it then. This is the last division of our previews. The NFC East with the Cowboys, Eagles, Giants, and Washington. They have had they not have a repeated division champion in about 15, 16 years, I want to say. Last year the Cowboys ended up winning the division. The year before that it was the Eagles. Then the year before that was the Cowboys. Then the year before that was like Washington. It's something in those lines. But they haven't had a repeated champion in about 15, 16 years. Some may say this is one of the best divisions in football. Some may say this may be one of the worst because, realistically, you don't really have two good teams and then two mid teams and or one mid team and one terrible team. It just depends on how you want to take it.
It's too low tier.
Yeah, pretty much. So we're going to start off with the Cowboys, man. They went 12-5 last year. Dak Prescott had very good numbers: 4,516 yards, 69.5 pass completion percentage. He threw 36 touchdowns and 9 picks, and his quarterback rating was 105.9. They were first in points per game. They were fourth in total yards, second and third down conversions. They were 12th in red zone scoring, fourth in touchdowns per game. So they went 12-5, and they lost in a wild card game against the Green Bay, 48-32. So it's great straight to it, bro. Right? Time and time again, I think the last 4 seasons, I want to say, or maybe 3, they went 12-5. 12-5. They all pretty much one and done. Besides the year that they beat the Bucs in the playoffs, and that was Brady's last year. But other than that, they pretty much one and done. They lost against the Niners. They beat the Bucs, played the Niners, lost last year. Lost against Green Bay, and I forgot who. And then the year that Tom Brady won a Super Bowl, they lost against the Bucs. So the thing is, though, right? They had 9 All-Pros last year. So it's not like the team is bad, right? After you fired Jason Garrett, you bring in Mike McCarthy. Everything then, Mike McCarthy's the answer. He's gonna answer all your problems, and not really. He's not doing anything different than what Jason Garrett is doing. They went 12-5. They won a couple of division titles, but they're still not going far in the playoffs. But you have expanded that process game. Right. The defense is a little bit better, just slightly. I say a little bit better. It had up and down, but they still got good corners like in Trayvon Diggs.
Right.
They had Bland, who I think led the league in picks last year. With also 5? I think he had 5 pick sixes. So that was pretty good on his end. You drafted Micah Parsons in 2021. And he's been doing better and better each and every year. Had 14 sacks last year. So it's not saying, and then also got CeeDee Lamb to where it's he's been one of the best receivers since he's been in the league. The last 2 years he's been taking. He's been pretty much been at the top. He had 135 receptions last year for 1,749 yards and 12 touchdowns, and it was averaging 102.9 yards per game. So it's not saying like the Cowboys, like I said, the Cowboys team is terrible or they're bad. They're pretty fucking good. It's just when it comes to the playoffs, why can't they translate the regular season to the playoffs? And it's who do you want to blame? Last year, the defense was playing man mostly all year. You go against Green Bay, lit your ass up. You pretty much go in the zone and you gave pretty much Jordan Love too much time to throw the ball, and he pretty much did anything he fucking wanted. That guy looked like a black fucking Aaron Rodgers back there. It looked like it was deja vu all over again. And I'm not trying to be funny, but it's what the man was literally torching like Aaron Rodgers was back there. At least Aaron Rodgers at least gave you some hope, and you know, but this man was out there torching y'all. You know, you had Aaron Jones that ran all over y'all. You know, then Jordan Love was making good plays, making good throws, just fucking them up. Then obviously you didn't have Zeke Elliott last year. You went in with Tony Pollard. He had 1,005 yards. I think it was what it was last year. Mm-hmm. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I know he did crack 1,000 yards. Yeah. So it's like it's nothing in the regular season is going on with the Cowboys. It's just what do they need to do to translate from being a good regular season team into being a good postseason team. And it's just time and time again, it's always something different. It's always something different when it comes to these Cowboys. It's either Dak Prescott's not playing good, or he's just not looking like how he's supposed to, and you know, and you just wondering why, like, what's up with him, right. You know? And then the defense, then obviously, I think the games against the Niners in the playoffs, I mean, they had, I think the last time they played the Niners in the playoffs, I think they had them to like what, 19 points. Like, you trying to tell me that the offense couldn't score more than 19 points? Or I think that's what it was. I'm not mistaken. I think it was 19 points. I'm not mistaken. And that, I mean, y'all probably led the league in points. I mean, or y'all was up there and you couldn't give me 3 touchdowns or 2 touchdowns and a field goal, or you know, just kind of just, you know, just giving, you know, what you get. But his playoff record has been 25. Mm-hmm. You know, he got 7. You know, he has 14 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. And in his playoffs, and he's been sacked 15 times. He averaged 280 yards per game, which most games he's playing catch up, more than likely, and he's 64.5. His passing completion percentage in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. So okay, dude, like, all right, you show that you can ball out. You show, but it's like, why is not that resulting into the playoffs? And right. It's just, honestly, truly though, I don't think it's a Dak Prescott thing. I think it's a Jerry Jones thing, because he's not going out there and getting the players, signing the players that they need. Right. Let's go like this year. They went days of not signing a free agent, and the first free agent they signed was Eric Kendricks, and then later on they signed Zeke, and then later on they signed Royce Freeman. Then they lose Tony Pollard, Tyron Smith, Gilmore, and Van Der Esch. You know, and it's just, and you go on the draft. You know, you kind of go get I think his name Tyler Guyton. I want to say I think he's a tackle. So it's like, you know, okay, cool. You went in there, you went in there, got replaced, you know, Tyron Smith. Cool. But now you don't. Now it's coming up. You got Dak Prescott's contract coming up. It's coming up. You got CeeDee contract's coming up, and then now you got Michael Parsons contract coming up. You know, CeeDee Lamb right now is holding out. Hasn't been in training camp. Dak is going to play through it. Right. And also Micah is basically, I think I heard people saying that he's not going to let the Cowboys even get to the point to where they just not going to give him a contract. Like, he going to want his money one way or another. Now, if CeeDee Lamb doesn't play, it's going to be a totally different Cowboys team. They may not finish. They may not finish. They barely might finish third in the division. Just saying. Potentially, right? But that can kind of shows like, all right, is Dak Prescott really that type of guy? Is he like a Mahomes or Joe Burrow or, you know, Lamar Jackson? You know, Josh Allen. You know, like, can he show that he's an elite quarterback to where can he do less? Can he do more with less? Right. Now, my objectives going to this for them is this going to be Dak Prescott's last year as a Cowboy? I think the way it looks like it may be, And then also, can Dallas be good without CeeDee Lamb? Like, or and then it kind of depends how long are they not gonna give him the contract? The guy wants. I think they gave him the contract. They gave him 33 a year. I think he's looking at 35. They pretty much saying like, all right. They pretty much giving him the second highest paid behind Justin Jefferson. Mm-hmm. So all right. So my thing is like. Making the highest pay, just get him more. Just give him the same average, but get him more guaranteed money. I think that's the best way to do it. Just get him $1 million more of average, and then just give him more guarantee. I think that's what everybody wants. I think he'll be happy. Y'all be happy. Jeremy some comments like he's saying that it's not urgent. It's not urgent to the sign CD, and he went back and said he kind of like went behind his words and like. All right, Jerry, you said what you said. There's no going back because not everybody's on your ass because what you said. You said what you said first. Twitter though, I kind of don't know what to expect from the Cowboys because like it's gonna be two roads. Either CeeDee plays or CeeDee doesn't.
Right.
If CeeDee plays, they're gonna be good. CeeDee doesn't, then they're not gonna be good. You know what I'm saying?
True spill.
So I'm gonna let you take off on that.
Okay. So I'm gonna just go through a little bit of their season, man. I ain't really gonna say too much about the season because they really did play good overall as far as record wise. But throughout the first 6 weeks, so they beat New York, in which we all knew that would happen. But the way they did it is what kind of shocked people. The 40 to zip. I remember watching that game with Lou. And the whole Cowboys family. I'm the only Washington fan in there. So I'm just sitting there with a little glum face. Just kind of looking at the game. I'm like, they just gave y'all a damn cakewalk game. These motherfucking Giants ass, right? So here comes next week. You play against the Jets. You get it. I ain't going to say kind of easy, but what happened to Aaron.
Yeah, Jets definitely did challenge them for sure in that game.
I mean, they won 30-10. But they showed dominance.
It was that first half. They definitely. I think they was definitely in it. And the second half, they just pretty much blew them out because of Zach Wilson.
Yeah, you know how I go with him.
Mm-hmm.
But third game, so they hit kind of a pit stop right there. So Trayvon Diggs had the injury in game 2, so he was out for the season. I think it was the ACL.
Mm-hmm.
So they ended up losing to the Cardinals, in which that team gave the NFC East hell. That whole year. So whoever they played, it was a tough game. So they end up losing, as in Dallas, 28-16. In which really, I wouldn't say I was shocked because I remember watching that one too. Arizona won't come to play with their ass.
They ran the ball on their asses.
Yeah, damn sure did. Who would start? Josh Dobbs. That's when I was like, okay, he might have something here. With Kyler Murray out. So throughout that game, I'm watching like Dallas can't do nothing right. They kind of showed the little holes in Dallas's game in that game. Plus the defense, they with this being their first game after the injury, they couldn't really pick up the way they wanted to. So moving on next week,
Diz can't hit in the run game now. So
that's true, but he damn sure makes his impression felt though. But they damn sure push the ball down the field easily. But moving on to next week, they beat you guys 30-3. Then we get the real test. San Fran 42-10. I think that game right there, that one kind of showed to me what I expected for them to play like throughout the rest of the season leading to the playoffs, like being good against the
good teams.
Good against the bad teams, and then versus the teams they should beat. Well, should have a tough game to where it's like, should teeter totter, but they might get fucked up, well, or beat. Cause that kind of showed me that San Fran was at the top still. That was like they really didn't lose a step since the previous season. So we'll just skip on ahead to Philly. First time they play Philly, they lose 28-23. Tough game, in which all division games are. So you really don't expect much from that. Skipping ahead some more. They play Philly the next time. They put belt to ass. I'm not gonna lie. 33-13. I was shocked. At that game. But that also showed me, okay, Philly, they have a weakness. So now Dallas is kind of getting in motion. At that point, Dallas went on a 5-game win streak. So leading into the next week, go against Buffalo. You know, you lose.
No, what you mean? Not,
that
before they was on a 5-game. What doing that? It was on 5-game win streak.
Yeah, they was on that 5-game win streak after the Philly win. 5 game. They made the 5th game in a row. So going to that next week versus Buffalo, 31-10 loss. Then you go against Miami, tough loss, but 22-20. Yeah. So against playoff teams up until that point, besides the Rams, you know, you won that one in week 8, 43-20. Good game. But mostly everybody else, you took a good amount of L's too. So at that time you went 1-4. That's including Philly. You went 1-4 until the next week you play Detroit. You get that dub. That showed a little bit of dominance, even though it was a close game. But that's
should have lost because that's the game with the legal receiver, exactly. Eligible receiver. Once the guy Decker did say that he was the eligible receiver, and then the refs took the touchdown away and said he didn't call himself in. Mm-hmm. So they would have definitely lost that game. So at that point, you kind of got thrown a win, you know. But yeah, you know, you take it wherever you can get them. So at that point, that puts you at about 2-4, 3-4. At that point, against your playoff team. So we're gonna end it right there, right? Going into your postseason game versus Green Bay, I was like, this shit can't be real. They kind of caught belt to ass in that game. I'm not gonna lie to you. The game ended 48-32. I'm not gonna lie, bro. They definitely overthrew that fucking game. That's what had me kind of perplexed. So in that game, right, you got Dak, in which what he goes in that game is 41 out of 60 passes. 60 is fucking crazy to begin with. I mean, let's keep it G. I mean, they were losing by 4 scores. So
I wouldn't give a damn.
You can't run the ball.
I wouldn't give a damn. You only give Tony Pollard 15 touches.
They were down early. I mean, there's nothing you can do. You got to throw the ball,
bruh. Really, I understand to throw the ball, but 60, bruh, you ain't giving your running back no love. I mean, at least mix it up.
You can't.
I would mix it up.
You can't, bro. You're slowing the game down for him. If you're not gonna try to at least have a chance. If you're running the ball, you know, you getting 1 yard, 2 yards, or 0 yards, or lost yards. And you push the ball downfield. Even if it's an incomplete pass, I mean, you stop the clock. You running the clock. You got to save time, so you got to throw the ball. So I mean, throwing the ball 60 times. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying?
So, right. Leading on forward, I get it. You know, but at the same time, bro, what I would do, I would at least get him involved a little bit more. At that point, your defense, they non-existent, right? They get 48 on their fucking head. Jordan Love out there balling. 16 out of 21, you know, 272 yards, 3 passing touchdowns. Cool. But then you got the motherfucking Aaron Jones out there. God dang. Bro went 21 for 118 and 3 rushing touchdowns. So, I mean, you couldn't get shit to go right that game for real.
Yeah, almost had 2 pick sixes too.
Yeah, some crazy shit. Yeah,
he did throw 2 picks that game, right?
He threw 2. Yeah, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. And matter of fact, one of them I want to say did.
No, it did, but the other one didn't. I think the first one, Zaire Alexander got it, and then he got into I think he almost got to the end zone. Something happened. I can't remember what it was. But when he threw the second pick, that's what it was. That's when the second pick would turn to a pick 6.
Mm-hmm. So with that game, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think they were just outplayed, like, altogether coaching and players wise. I don't think their game plan just was not it, man. It just looked like Green Bay looked like they prepared for this for weeks. Like, they knew they were going to face Dallas and knew their weaknesses and exploited the fuck out of them. I ain't seen Green Bay score that much in a hot minute as far as playoff wise. They snapped on their ass. Dallas really looked kind of, I'm not gonna say weak, but they didn't look like a 12-5 team in that point, bro. And Green Bay, damn sure they look 9-8. So they weren't the only team to get that motherfucking treatment in this division, which I'm gonna get to them later. But with Dallas, I think as far as this upcoming season, from what they can learn from last season, besides you know injuries, you really can't help. But as far as your depth, all your guys got to stay ready. Because I think at one point in time they ran 6 corners. Because I think their linebackers were injured, I want to say.
No, I think they just switched it up. I think they were trying to do it based off lineup matches. Because they think about Green Bay had 4 good receivers with Watson, Dobbs,
who was my other guy?
Wick and Reed. So they were trying to cover as much as they can. But then you lose that. You do 6 corners, now you don't have you have nobody in the box, and then that's how they was able to run the ball
completely. Fucked up.
What Aaron Jones had 118 for 3 tubs. Yep. So
only on 21 carries.
So it's like they were able to run the ball, and then so they was able to do what they wanted to do.
Well, so at that point, you got your guy Dan. I don't even want to talk about Dan yet. I'm gonna get to Dan. But at that point, it just kind of showed what you need to do as far as next season, man. You just gotta bolster up, man. Keep your guys healthy as much as possible. You can't really help an ACL, but everybody else just gotta be ready. At this point, if y'all gonna be doing some shit like this, in which I hope the new defensive coordinator ain't gonna do no shit like that with no 6 corners, but if they gave you a fucking idea, you better train them damn corners as some linebackers in training camp, man. Make sure everybody's prepared to play any position, just to have some versatility just in case. And make sure Dak is on point, because y'all tried to turn him into fucking Tom Brady at that point, man. Throwing 60 passes. I don't think that's not his game for real. He's never been a heavy passer like that.
But at the end of the day, they were down 27. I mean, you can't run the ball. You gotta throw. That's the only way you can speed it up. It's plenty of times. Hell, how you think when Kirk Cousins, when they were down 34-0 against the Colts? How you think they came back? They had to throw the ball, but the defense got to do their part too as well. So it's just like, if it was, they lost 16. Just think about if they didn't give him a pick 6, it would have been 14-32. And then the defense gave him a couple of stops, you're in the game. So now you'll probably be able to run the ball, but at the end of the day, they're thinking, all right, we got to play catch up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you got no choice but to throw the ball. How many times you got to throw it? You know what I'm saying? At first, the game was out of hands in the first half. I think it was 20. It was I forgot what the first half score was. But
it was 27-7.
Yeah, at that point, shit. You got no choice but to throw the ball down. You can't run it. You run the clock. You got to save the time on the clock. But at the same time as well, the defense got to do their part as well, and they got to hold it down on their end. But if defense ain't holding their end and the offense ain't scoring, shit, you shut all up. So it's like, you got no. I ain't mean to do that, but you have no. You gotta find a way to get in the game. But at the end of the day, though, it's at the end of the day, they got out coached, they got out played. Mm-hmm. I honestly, I don't know. They even got. I guess you can't. Can you say they got out coached? Yeah. Outplayed. Yeah. I think it goes. I think it's both. Because the defense made some good plays, stopped Dallas early. and then the offense came in and they didn't let up. And while I was sitting here, and I know I said this in the previous episode after that game, and I was like, and before the game started, I said, yo, like, for Green Bay to be in this game, they got to get the ball first, and you gotta score. You gotta give Dallas a scare. Go down the field and score. Don't get no field goal. You got to get a touchdown and do it in a good way. And while I was sitting there, I was playing. I don't know what I was probably playing 2K or whatever. I was playing the game, and I heard like, oh yeah, Green Bay wants the ball and they want to receive it in the first quarter. I was like, I put my game down and I look, and then boom, boom, boom. I think Aaron Jones scored a touchdown on that drive. I want to say can't remember. Man, I was like, that's the way to do it. That's how you go. That's how you beat Dallas. When you play Dallas, you have to go at them hard. You have to. You got no choice because they do not play well coming back. And then, like you said, you got to turn that into Tom Brady. So it's like that's what you want. But the thing is, you got to have a good lead because like Dak is a good quarterback. So like if fucking Kirk Cousins come down from 35 or 34, how much point it was, I'm pretty sure Dak is very capable of. But at the same time, the defense has to stop, give you the stops. But at that point, like I said, they weren't stopping the nosebleed. Mm-hmm. If they would have stopped Green Bay, it would have been a totally different game.
Would have.
It would have. Not saying like. I'm not saying the Dallas would have won, but at that point they probably won. I think Green Bay would probably still want to make the plays they want to play and beat them, but they wouldn't beat them by no fucking 16. But then again, like I said, this game, the way it says 16, but this game wasn't really a 16-point game. These motherfuckers really got busted. You know, this is really a blowout.
BTA.
You know, so it was, but Dallas can't play like that, man. I mean, they can't, even if CeeDee Lamb doesn't come back like that, but they can't play like that. And then, like, looking at the schedule, I think they play 8 playoff teams this year. Yeah, I think they played 8 playoff teams this year. So it's like, and they playing some good teams. They playing some good teams right before they bye. So at week 1 at Cleveland, week 2 they got New Orleans. Week 3, they got Baltimore. Week 4 at Giants. Week 5 at Pittsburgh. Week 6, they got Detroit. Then week 7 is a bye. Week 8 at Niners. Week 9 at Atlanta. Week 10, they got Philly. Week 11, they got Houston. Week 12, they got the Commanders at Commanders. Week 13, they got the Giants. Week 14, they got Cincy. Week 15, at the Panthers. Week 16, they got Tampa. Week 16, they at Philly. And then at week 18, they play the Commanders. So it's like, if CeeDee is there, they could probably go 12-5 again. If he's not, they probably go 7-10, maybe
7-10,
maybe. But it just depends on how that plays and how the defense is. If the defense playing well, and then Dak is out there looking all right. Okay, maybe they can go 11-6, But at the end of the day, who the fuck is Dak gonna throw the ball to? Mm-hmm. Who? Brandon Cooks, Jalen Tolbert. You think Zeke gonna turn the clock around like he's 2016? No, I mean it's it's a lot of what ifs. Mm-hmm. But the what ifs is what ifs. What it needs to happen is, you need to fucking sign CeeDee Lamb, because regardless of what, Dak Prescott is probably not coming back next year. Let's just put it to it. Dak Prescott probably not. He's gonna test the market and see, like, hey, I want my wherever the fuck he's looking for. And if Dallas ain't gonna give it to him, he's gone. But at least get CD, and then you gotta worry about Micah. Micah gonna want fuck what Nick Bosa and Myles Garrett got. He's gonna want way more than they have. And then can you imagine this man go out there and win Defensive Player of the Year this year?
Oh, he's gonna want that bag.
He's gonna want the bag. He's gonna want the fucking bag. He's gonna want pretty much what Daniel Jones is getting paid. And it's like $40 million a year. And for a defensive lineman, defensive end, an edge rusher to get that, a $40 million a year, hell, look at what the fuck Jamar Chase wants. And he's not even better than CeeDee Lamb and Justin Jefferson. This man wants 4 year, 160, a $40 million a year. Dog, you ain't getting that. Cool.
They smart.
Cool. Your rookie year, you got to a Super Bowl. Good. Good for you. You're not better than Justin Jefferson. You're not better than CeeDee Lamb. You're not better than Tyreek Hill. So what makes you think that you're going to get $40 million a year? No. If you ain't motherfucking Calvin Johnson, you ain't getting no $40 million a year. That's the only receiver probably in the past. Does he make their last 10 years? Yeah, he does. In the past 10 years, he can probably get $40 million a year. Probably Tyreek Hill too, because like obviously Tyreek Hill is he's elite. You know what I'm saying? He's elite.
One of the ones.
But other than that, bro, I mean, Jerry, stop fucking around, dude. You haven't been to an NFC Championship game in almost 30 years. We weren't even born. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, stop.
You're being cheap.
Stop being cheap. Go out there and get your players signed. Go out there and get the play. Go out there and get what the team needs. And go out there. You are very capable of making deep playoff runs.
Yeah.
You're making a fool out of yourself. Now, since I think he's money hungry. It's like he doesn't really he can just go out there and just say what you got to say, and then at the end of the day, he still gonna have checks coming his way. Okay, if that's the case, how about you leave and let somebody else take over the Cowboys and let them do it? Because I guarantee you, long as you're running the Cowboys right now, you will not win the Super Bowl. You will not even sniff a Super Bowl. It's just that point simple.
Could be true.
And then on top of, think about it. You go say that comes back, right?
Yeah.
Now you got to find a whole nother quarterback. What do you think? Cooper Rush is gonna do something for y'all? Yeah. Okay.
Not in playoffs.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like now you got to start all over. Is that what you want, Jerry Jones?
Damn.
I honestly don't want to see or Trey Lance.
Oh hell no!
Exactly. So I don't want to keep seeing fucking Jerry Lance. Oh well, we got to find out who will be a quarterback is for the future. And you had it. You had your franchise quarterback right there in your hands, and you just let him slip away. If you would have paid him last year, you wouldn't be worried about it. But like you did in 2020, to where he was able to be in one of the highest paid quarterbacks. You let it stall. And now once again, you let it start again, but now this time you got to pay 3 players. Like, come on, Jerry.
You're in a predicament.
Like, come on, Jerry. Like, you
stuck.
Like, yeah. I mean, I don't fuck with you, but like, damn, bro. Like, it's really, honestly, truly, bro. Like, it's really not that hard to be a GM.
It was bad business.
It's really at the end of the day, bro. It's really not that hard to be a GM in any league, bro. If you have a player that's top 10, top 15. You know what I'm saying?
That's a priority.
You know, it's a priority. Especially at the quarterback position, it's hard to find a quarterback in this league.
Mm-hmm.
All these teams are struggling. New England's struggling. Motherfucking, all of y'all, the Broncos were, the Raiders, now the Vikings. I mean, hell, Atlanta was until they got Kirk Cousins. Look at the Panthers. Titans for right now. Titans until we figure out what Will Levis is. Chicago, they've been struggling with quarterbacks for years. Arizona's fine. Like Seattle might be into that point.
We'll see New York too.
And the motherfucking Giants and the Jets. I mean, before Jets until we see Aaron Rodgers play. But I just named 12 teams right there. That's a little bit. That's almost half the fucking, almost damn near half the fucking league.
Right.
And the other half of the league has great quarterbacks. Cincy,
you name Steelers?
Steelers 13. Browns 14. Cause you don't know what the fuck you gonna get from Deshaun. From Deshaun.
Yeah.
Am I missing somebody?
No, you can't say.
Cardinals is fine. I'm literally
Seattle.
I said Seattle. I said Raiders. I mean, like, you're looking at pretty much either 14 to 15 teams that doesn't have a quarterback. Like, it has question marks at the quarterback position. Then you got other teams like Miami. They got Tua. You got Pat. You got Joe, Justin, Josh, Lamar, Jalen Hurts. Brock.
Yeah.
That's what 8 I just named, and CJ Stroud.
Right.
And you can kind of go iffy with. You can go back and forth with Trevor Lawrence, but you don't really know for real. But I think I'm forgetting somebody on top of my head right now for sure.
You say Matt
Stafford,
Goff,
and Goff. 12, yeah. Those guys they're elite, elite quarterbacks, good quarterbacks. But their franchise know when it's time for them to get paid, they're gonna get paid. Let's just point into it like that.
Right.
Any final thoughts you have with the Cowboys before you go on to Philly?
I suggest y'all pay Dak, man. Unless y'all waiting for Shador like everybody been talking about.
Man, they waiting for Shador. They had to lose 2 games. They gotta win. They gotta have to win.
Percentage.
They gonna have to win. They gonna have to win 2 games, and Dak Prescott's just gonna say fuck it.
He sure ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna risk his own contract for that nigga. That's for damn sure. Unless they hit him with a Russell Wilson type thing with his money or something.
Hell no, Dak ain't. Hell no.
They might as well kiss that shit goodbye.
Dak probably be the next quarterback for the damn Raiders. Actually, where's Dak Prescott from? Actually,
that would be tough. I ain't gonna lie to you. Him being on the Raiders, I don't know. That would be tough. I can't even say that would be
he's
bad.
Because where he's from, that's where his ass gonna go at. He's from Louisiana, New Orleans. He can go to New Orleans.
Yeah, take Derek Carr spot.
Yeah, and Derek Saints. Yeah, I forgot about the Saints. So but we'll talk about DC4 another time.
Right,
but
right. Run game. They better make sure they shit together.
Oh yeah. Because
you motherfuckers gonna struggle this season. I feel it. Unless y'all got Zeke back in prime form somehow, and Dowdle gets more touches, y'all gonna be struggling. That's pretty much it for Dallas for me.
All right, let's go to Philly. Philly, they were 11-6 last year. They started season 10-1, and then the last 6 they started. They were 1-5. I say from week 1 when my team played them week 1, I knew things was look kind of off. It didn't look like the same Philly team. They were still finding ways to win games. Honestly, after that, they beat New England 25-20. They beat Minnesota 34-28. They beat Tampa 25-11. Then when the overtime gets y'all, won. And then they beat the Rams 23-14. And I think Hurts led the league in turnovers. He had 15 interceptions with 6 fumbles. Yeah. And it's just looking at them, it's just like damn, like this team is just not the same. And then you look at the defense. The defense is not looking the same. And it's like damn, like the defense was 30th in opponents touchdown. They were 30th in points per game. They were 26th in opponents yards. They were 29th in opponents red zone scoring. They were 30th in opponents passing. And they were 17 in sacks per game, and they were 30th in fourth quarter points. So it's like I meant fourth quarter points. If I say third, I meant fourth. And it's like, the defense was the Eagles' defense was supposed to be hard and so
right.
Didn't show that at all this year. So
Trash.
now what hurts is like now everybody's like, oh, like why is he like he looks so off? Like is he playing hurt? Like what's going on? And it's like, nah, there's no excuses. There's no excuses. If you want to get paid a top tier quarterback, there's no need for you to be like, oh yeah, like I was hurt. No, you don't get no excuses like that. No, we didn't get that to Lamar. We're not gonna give it to you.
Sure did.
We're not gonna give it to you. And and shit, we didn't even give it to Joe Burrow, but Joe Burrow turned it around. But he ended up
facts.
But he ended up getting hurt anyways towards the end of the season.
Right.
You have now you have good pieces on the team. You went and got Saquon Barkley. We brought back Garner Johnson. You ended up getting Beckham, offensive lineman. You lose Kelsey Jason Kelsey. Sorry, I'm skipping ahead. You ended up trading for Brandon Huff. I think is it Brandon or Brian?
I want to say
Bryce Huff, and then you'll get Matt Hennessy from the Falcons to kind of replace your center that you lost against Kelsey. Then also you traded Hassan Reddick. You lost Swift, Scott, and then so on and so forth. So totally different Eagles team. Then you go in the draft. You go draft 2 of the highest rated corners in Mitchell and DeJong. So now you're looking all right. Then all season you go get Devin White, and you got Josh Sweat. Also got Jordan. You got Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter. So now I think the defense is going to play. I think the defense is going to play a lot better than it was last year.
Oh yeah.
I think the defense is going to probably be top 10ish. Probably close to like between 8 to 10. I think they're going to be very healthy. Now what you having Garner Johnson back,
right.
You get Blankenship, get Darius Slay, and then like I said, and Quinyon Mitchell. I think you have some really good. I think your secondary is gonna be really good.
It'll be tough.
They're gonna be tough. Now the question is what's their identity gonna be on offense? Are y'all gonna be run heavy, or what y'all gonna do? You would think they would go run the ball heavy. You got Jalen Hurts and you got Saquon Barkley.
All right.
But then you got 2 good wide receivers, AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, and also you can add in Dallas Goedert. He was hurt last year. So now the defense. Now when you playing against other teams, now they gonna guess. Okay, what we're gonna do? Are we gonna put 9 in the box to protect the run game, or are we gonna go 1-on-1 and let AJ Brown and Smith kind of just go from there, or are we gonna double team one and then just let the other person pretty much just do us? So it's like how it's gonna work. Right. Now you bring in Kellen Moore as your OC. Which is I think is all right. I think with them last year they didn't really have they had multiple DCs. Now with this one you have OC to where he knows what he's doing. He's a very good play caller. He knows what he was doing with the Cowboys. Kind of iffy with he didn't have a really good season with the Chargers. Now he's coming in a better situation with pretty much a Super Bowl caliber team.
Yeah.
Now there's reports saying that Hurts and Sirianni aren't seeing eye to eye on things, and obviously you have to point at the quarterback and head coach, because obviously there was something was not right between the team.
Right.
So now my objectives going to the 2 this year is like, can Hurts be the 2023 him? How they went to the Super Bowl, and then the defense got a lot better. I do believe if Philly does not play well or probably make another playoff run, or not playoff run, they make a Super Bowl run, which they go in the Super Bowl, I do think Sirianni will not be a head coach next year.
Damn.
Yeah, Philly don't play around, bro. Howie, I forgot his last name, but the GM or the owner he does not play around. He wants to win. And he thinks that Sirianni's not the guy. Look what they did with Andy Reid. Been there for years. Mm-hmm. Fired him. Doug Peterson gave him the first Super Bowl. Fired him. Now they Nick Sirianni. He went to the playoffs his first year. Now look what's going on now.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Eagles don't. Philly. The city of Philadelphia does not play around when it comes to playing. Trust me, I'm a Sixers fan. We want to win.
Yeah. I can sense that. I can sense it, man. It's tough.
Sorry about that trade, though, but I want you to... I honestly don't think it's a big deal, to be honest with you, though, but...
To be honest, man, it's got me fucked up.
Yeah.
And how it's got me fucked up? Because I got shown that shit by an Eagles fan. So it really hit me in my chest. I really felt some type way. When he showed me that shit, I was like, that shit fake in my head. I didn't even react. It was we were on lunch, so I was half asleep, chilling. He's like, hey, Ferg, he shows me the phone. I'm like, I'm like, this shit, you gonna get that bullshit out my face. It comes about a few hours later when I actually look at my phone. I see it on the NFL. They posted it. I say, ain't this a bitch? Niggas, we're going to trade him to the Eagles out of all teams.
Yeah. People, I don't know what it is, but people just like seeing the Eagles some
They
players.
give them some damn value packages, man. And all they had to give away some damn draft picks. Some draft picks, bruh.
A fifth, it was a fifth, a third, and a sixth or something like that.
Some
Yeah, for next
lunch
year.
money.
Yeah,
That's all
next
the
year.
fuck
Yeah,
it was.
lunch
Some
money.
lunch money, bruh. You got a solid 3. Why a third receiver? You got a solid one. He was supposed to be out 2. Now you got him playing in 3. Oh, I ain't gonna lie to you. If Philly don't make it to the Super Bowl, these niggas is ass. I'm just keep it hot. You got a solid run game and your pass game. Now you have the field at your advantage, bro. You have to worry about all sides of the spectrum when it comes to this offense, man. I know the line. I think they're gonna be fine without Kelsey. They should be just fine. You know, maybe not as dominant, but they will be just fine. The only thing it comes down to is Hurts. Will he be able to handle, you know, everything with the new OC? Will he be able to adapt to the playbook? Will he lock back in? We don't know. That's gonna be his challenge right there. But as far as Saquon, I know he's gonna eat when Jalen is fucking up. You got Will Shipley back there. He's kind of, you know, run game. He can receive a little bit
bro,
too.
it's crazy, man. This dude Will been. He finally came out. And he was the fucking run, but when Trevor Lawrence was there. Bro, how old is this dude? Oh man, I ain't even cut y'all. Go
Fucking
ahead.
old head. Nah, you good.
21.
A fucking
Ain't no
old
way this
head.
dude 21.
Don't feel like it, dude.
Hell no, this dude was there when Trevor. Well, then again, Trevor Lawrence Trevor Lawrence is going to his 4th year.
Yeah, he left his
Fifth?
after his sophomore season, right?
Well, the thing is, I think Trevor was there for. Trevor was there for 3 years, but he only played 2. So he couldn't play. He was redshirted his first year. Yeah. So
okay, gotcha.
So that's probably. So maybe that's probably what it was.
Yeah. But the Eagles, man, I think last season, it damn sure was the offense fault. Let me run that back. I'm gonna say the offense wasn't as powerful, but they did put some damn points up. They just weren't as dominant as we were used to seeing.
For sure.
It was the fucking defense fault.
Yeah.
Them niggas was ass. Let's keep it hot. Now, you know, I think the biggest difference for them is CJ Gardner-Johnson, because they was getting fucked up down the field last season, I must say.
Fucking James Bradbury. I don't know how the fuck
Dookie butt.
Bro, that dude, he literally did. Between him and Eli Apple, the worst corners in the game.
Dog. And you talking about having them both out there at the same time? Ass. They were getting fucked completely up.
I swear I can't. I swear I can't stand Eli Apple, bro. That dude run it. That's one corner I hate.
Why
and James
him,
Bradbury,
man?
I just feel bad for him, bro.
He just sucked.
Yeah, he's some ass. Yeah.
You know, you got CJ Gardner taking over his spot, so he ain't got to worry about him that much.
No,
now.
actually,
he's a safety.
Yeah, they moved Bradbury to safety now. So now he's Blankenship is actually above him now,
which is crazy, right? Because now you got Blankenship and Gardner Johnson back there. You got Vontae Maddox and Bradbury the backups. So I mean, you got depth now, and that makes Bradbury have to run a lot less.
I tell you what. Oh, never mind. No, I was about to say. I bet you Cooper DeJong get more playing time than fucking Bradbury.
Shit, he just might between him and Mitchell.
For sure, Mitchell. Yeah. I mean, yeah, he definitely Mitchell is. Should then Mitchell slip down to the second round?
He went first.
Did he go first? It's
round.
Cooper did. My fault. Cooper was supposed to go first too as well.
Yeah, it's tough. Somehow they finessed that shit. But this team right here, if you looking on paper, they loaded. I'm not gonna lie to you. This championship caliber, but can these sorry ass niggas pull through, man? That's the only thing about it. Y'all got y'all a squad now. Y'all got a full 3 starting receiver core. You got your tight end, man. He ready. You got your you got your running back. You got your quarterback, in which that nigga's gonna be the problem. It's all gonna fall on him. So you
MVP
better get
season?
him his shit.
Think he go for MVP?
Who?
Hurts.
Fuck no. Fuck no. But I think he's gonna play a little bit better than last season because it's more load off of him. Technically, it's gonna be a little bit more of a load off of him. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I don't think it's gonna be easy per se. They want to fight, but I think Kellen Moore, man. We'll see. That's really all I can say. I just don't. I don't think he's going for no damn MVP, man. No,
I was just asking. I mean, I think he'll be in the conversation though.
He can. I think
he'll be the finalist. I for sure think he'll be the finalist though.
He can. I ain't gonna say he won't, but he's just not going to be MVP. To me, I ain't seeing that shit, and I know Eagle, man. And that's just not because I'm being biased. I just said that, but I just can't see it. I ain't even just gonna base it off the way he played last year. I can base it off training camp. Kenny Pickett been out playing this motherfucker.
Oh hell no.
Yeah.
No.
Kenny Pickett's been out playing this motherfucker.
No, he's not.
Come on now.
Stop it.
Come on now.
You're fucking ridiculous, bro. Kenny Pickett is literally the worst quarterback there is right now. But
look it up. Kenny Pickett's been out playing him.
No, he's not. No,
he's been out playing in training camp only.
No, hell
yes,
no.
Yes, he has.
No, this man. I don't know why. Some reason somebody said this, but that Jalen Hurts has not thrown a touchdown. He has not thrown an interception and throughout all training camp. And they said
he did. He just did.
Well, motherfucker, Kenny Pickett is not out playing him at all, and Kenny Pickett is not going to be out there playing. And no, the only time Kenny Pickett gonna get some playing time
when Jalen's injured.
Probably not even that. When they're blowing people out, and then yeah. But no, if Kenny Will Greer will probably be in before fucking Kenny Pickett get in. I'm sorry.
That's cap.
I'm sorry.
That's fucking cap.
They're not gonna let Kenny Pickett touch the football in no.
Why you talking about this man like he Trey Lance or something, man?
Kenny Pickett is ass, bro.
Bro, he's better than Trey Lance.
Barely. He's better than him.
I'd rather have them than
he's better. He's probably better than Trey Lance by
a molecule.
Bro, yes, like a piece of hair. A hair. That's it. Like it's not that. It's not that much. No.
Well, damn.
No, Kenny Pickett is some shit.
Yeah, he is. But Trey Lance is worse. He is, man. Yeah. You couldn't depend on this motherfucker to play the full game and not throw any picks.
No, it won't even that.
Or even throw over 200 yards barely.
It won't even that. The dude couldn't stay healthy, bro. Dude had a broken ankle and some other shit there with whatever fucking happened to him.
Broken talent, all that shit.
Yeah, he broken talent. Yeah. Yeah, I know the
all
Niners.
That shit.
I know the Niners shaking their head on that, boy. But yeah, man, I think honestly, truly though, I think Eagles gonna be one of the top teams in the league, man. I really do. I think they're not gonna let up. I think they're gonna probably have one of the best records in the league too, bro. Week 1, they got Green Bay, which that game is in Brazil. Week 2, Atlanta. Week 3 at New Orleans. Week 4 at the Bucks. Week 5 is a bye. Week 6, Cleveland. Week 7 at Giants. Week 8 at Cincinnati. Week 9 they got the Jags. Week 10 at Dallas. Week 11 Washington. Week 12 at the Rams. Week 13 at Baltimore. Week 14 they got the Panthers. Week 15 they got the Steelers. Week 16 at the Commanders. Week 17 they got Dallas. And week 18 they have the Giants. I think they're gonna win 12 to 13 games in this, bro.
They can.
I think they're gonna split with Dallas. I honestly think they are probably split with y'all. I think y'all is going to be a little bit tougher than what people are expecting. I think I can see them.
Did you say sweep or split?
Split.
Okay.
I think they can split with y'all, and they gonna definitely gonna bust. But then again, the Giants they'll give them some tough.
Yeah.
But I think they're gonna sweep the Giants. They're gonna sweep them. I think that's gonna be. I think they're gonna get at least 2 L's from the division. I think another L they could probably have is obviously you could probably say Baltimore because it's a home game for Baltimore. Right. And I can see them probably slipping against the Eagles, man. I mean not the Eagles, the Bucks. I think
they don't want that smoke.
No, they don't. But I can see some things like that. Then potentially lost against either Cincinnati or Cleveland, but it just kind of depends on how Deshaun playing, and then obviously if I think that's when Joe Burrow should be teeing up by that time. That's week 8, so it's October-ish. So yeah,
gonna be in the groove by then.
Yeah, he'll be in the groove by then for sure. They playing 6 playoff teams, so I think they could probably go. I mean, they probably go and they can go 3-3. Cool, but I think they could probably go 4-2, bro. I mean, like I said, Baltimore probably be L. I think they definitely, like I said, they're gonna beat Pittsburgh. They're gonna split with Dallas. I think they'll probably lose against Tampa and Baltimore, and I think they'll probably get
7 playoff teams.
7. Oh yeah, I'm missing one. Who am I missing?
Did you count Pittsburgh?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Pittsburgh. Tampa.
1,
Cleveland.
2.
Rams.
That's what it was. The Rams. So 7. So yeah, I think they'll playoff team wise they'll beat the Rams, Dallas. I was just split Pittsburgh and Green Bay. I think they'll beat Green Bay. So they probably go 4-3 against 4-3, the worst against playoff teams.
Right. That's tough. If these motherfuckers don't win at least 12 games.
Yeah, they gotta win at least 12. They gotta be 12 games, bro.
With this loaded ass roster now, y'all some ass. And I don't expect y'all to go to the Super Bowl if y'all don't win no 12 games. I ain't even gonna put no bet on that, but I don't expect them to go to no Super Bowl if they don't win 12 games. That shit ain't gonna be likely to me. They gotta be dominant in the regular season for that. And then be battle tested at the same time.
Yeah.
So as long as they show their dominance with 12 wins at the minimum with battle tests, they should go ahead to the Super Bowl. But anything less, it's overhyped. I think it would be overhyped for them.
All right. Any final thoughts before we go to Washington?
Yeah, fuck the Eagles.
All right. I'm gonna take charge on this.
If it ain't more of a difficult way to start this goddamn off season, man. You trade away your second wide receiver, man. And I see why, because you got Martavis Bryant, right? In which this motherfucker
had been in the league since what?
6 years. He ain't played in 6 years. The motherfucker 6'4", around 220. So he's a big body receiver.
Yeah, man, yeah.
And we haven't had a receiver Cam Sims was a big receiver, but I haven't seen Martavis Bryant play in so long. I don't know what the hell I'm getting.
Bro, I forgot what Martavis Bryant even looked like. Did he stick out his dreads?
I don't know.
I forgot what Buddy looks like. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
I think he might, but it's another Dan Quinn thing. This motherfucker been going Cowboy heavy since he been on the fucking squad, bro. All he been want to pick up his former Cowboys players, and which I get why, because you've seen them.
Martavis Bryant just played for the Cowboys?
He was on their practice squad last season.
Oh.
So that's how Dan saw him and wanted him to come over to the team. So I get it. You picking up the guys that you've personally seen and seen them in battle, in practice, where it's the trenches, where it matters if they get their playing time or not. But damn, bruh, that's tough. You gonna make sure you train this motherfucker up right, cause now the way it's looking between him and De'Ami Brown, and McCaffrey, of course, one of these 3 motherfuckers gonna have to be our second receiver. And I think it may have to be De'Ami Brown, bruh. It may have to be Brown, and then you throw Martavis either at the. You can't throw him at no slot. I don't think it's a slot. You gonna have to put him on the outside, so he may fucking start. He may come in and start.
I'm telling you right now, that man ain't fucking starting, bro.
He might start.
That man ain't starting, bro.
Bruh, you either got him, De'Ami, or McCaffrey. That's gonna be.
That dude ain't gonna start over Crowder, bro. I mean, he ain't gonna play no more playing time than Crowder.
Crowder's crazy. Yeah. Crowder.
Just speaking specs.
Yeah, Crowder's kind of crazy though. But I get where you're coming from with that. All right. Let me go into the season because I don't even want to talk about this shit because they pissed me off with that fucking trade, bro. Some draft picks. Then they picked up a kicker and then we traded more draft picks. So, I mean, it's just, we're really not looking to get into the trade market for current value. We're more so looking to get future value for what it's looking like. And which I understand, and which a lot of Commanders fans, which I was reading in the Instagram post that they most recently posted about the season being 17 days away, they said, why do we trade Jahan? Oh, we better go get Ayuk. Oh, we better at least go get CD. Oh, we better at least go get T. Higgins. In which I understand it. You know, you need somebody. I would say at least get T. Higgins. Somebody. Because now you done picked up all these damn draft picks. And you kind of fucking up. In my opinion, I wouldn't do Jayden Daniels like that, bro. You kind of leaving him with a besides Terry, more of a developmental / mediocre wide receiver room. You gonna put this motherfucker in the overload, bro, in his first season. Like, his brain might be fucked up. He's a smart, intelligent quarterback, though. So I think he'll be able to pull through. But you want to talk about giving him a challenge in his first year, in which, in typical Washington style, we do some bullshit to where I feel like my quarterback gonna be at risk. On top of this motherfucker, need to learn how to slide, so his ass don't end up in a situation where he get popped while trying to get extra yards. It's just gonna be tough. Now we gotta worry about Austin Eckler also being involved in the running game too, to help out with B-Rob. You're gonna get injuries on top of that. I don't know how that's gonna turn out. But the motherfucker's a touchdown machine. I can give him that. But I don't know how many games he's gonna play. They could be a powerful 1-2 combo. But he's gotta stay healthy. B-Rob, he's a truck. He's a motherfucking diesel engine, his damn self. So I just want to see how that tandem will work out. Defensively, I'm fucking scared. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm scared. Cause you still have. Oh man, last year I called him Pit God, but I don't know what the fuck to call him now. Ass. That might be just it. Emmanuel Forbes, man. They ain't put no weight on my boy, bruh. He's still out there looking like 4 sticks on a body with a head, shoulders, and torso. Like, y'all ain't putting no weight on my guy. Y'all just gonna let him go out there and just get in the same situation. Hopefully, pray to God. I think Dan Quinn is smart in this. Do not put that man on A.J. Brown or Devontae Smith. He'd be better off trying his best luck against Jahan, in which they battled in practice for a whole year. So I hope that man can guard him at the least. That's gonna be one of our main problems. Yo boy, Shane Still, I think he's a dog, bro. I think that man is a dog. He's gonna really turn it up this year. And I don't know who do you think he would be better guarding between Smith and Brown? That's my thing. I don't know who I would put him on.
No matter. He's a slot. It's a slot corner though. So, but then again, yeah, because when we played Ohio State, we had Will Smith guarding. Will Smith. We had Will Johnson guarding Marvin Harrison. Mm-hmm. So Mike will be on a slot. Will be on a slot receiver. So it'll be Devontae. But it just kind of depends on. Yeah. It just depends on, like, he's not. Yeah. It just depends. But I think more than likely he'll probably be on Devontae though. He's gonna be more your inside guy. Okay. Well, but then it just depends on what he's showing in practice, like training camp and all that.
Right.
Okay, it can switch to where like he can probably would be guarding AJ Brown, but more likely, I mean, you're gonna want that type of corner on like you did Devontae Smiths, your Jamar Chases, your CeeDee Lambs, him or Justin Jefferson will be kind of like crazy, but I don't think it'll work out. But I think he will go more with the slot. He'll go more with the slot receivers though.
Okay. So we also do have Michael Davis. He came from the Chargers. He's about 6'2".
Yeah, you'll probably put him on your guys like Jefferson, AJ Brown. Yeah, those type of guys.
Like, God forbid we put St. Juice on any motherfucker.
Yeah, like looking at your like the teams you're playing like with Tampa, he'll probably be on Chris Godwin. Giants, he'll probably be on Neighbors or Hyatt. Cincy, he'll be with Chase. Arizona, Marvin. Cleveland, like you
Amari.
No, Judy. Probably on Judy. Baltimore,
ain't got nobody.
Zay Flowers, probably. Panthers, I don't know who the fuck they got. Chicago, probably it'll be Keenan Allen because Keenan Allen is your inside guy because DJ Moore is going to be your out. Pittsburgh, he'd probably be on Kenny Pickett. I mean, George Pickens. My fault.
Yeah.
Dallas, Dallas, CD, Tennessee, Ridley, New Orleans, Chris Olave, because they got a history with Ohio State and Michigan, and then Atlanta. You got Rondé Moore's hurt, so he'll probably be on Drake London. So like he'll be on you guys that's more on the inside for sure. But it depends on what happens throughout the season though.
Right.
Because they may flip flop, but I don't. Depends on how Dan Quinn want to run the defense.
Well, one thing I can say, man, I got faith in my safeties, man. Quan Martin and Jeremy Chin. Backups, Jeremy Reeves and Derek Forrest. I know they're gonna pull through. My linebackers, I should be good. With Bobby Wagner, Frankie Louisville, I think we'll be pretty decent with those guys. With their backups being our draft pick in the 5th round, Jordan McGee, and of course Jamin Davis. He's been a vet for us, so we're good. Defensive line, I think, will be decent. Nothing too crazy. I mean, we still got our defensive tackles in Deron Payne, Jonathan Allen, who's going to lead the force. Then you got Dorrance Armstrong, Cleveland Farrell on the outsides. So we'll be decent. I mean, line-wise, I don't know about as far as stopping the run. For example, a team like Philly, it's a tough call. But I think once you hit them linebackers, you gonna have a motherfucking problem. Because we don't got no small guys back there. Like, we got some niggas that's known to hit. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. We got to see everybody together. That's my only thing. How they work and cohesively, if that works.
All right. So you have no returning quarterbacks coming into your season. Everybody's brand new. Obviously, your first pick, getting Jayden Daniels. So now you get that quarterback. Just confirmed that he's going to be starting quarterback. Yeah. We already know that. Mm-hmm. Now you got Brian Robinson. He's going to be your leading back. He had 178 carries for 733 yards and 5 touchdowns. And I'm mistaken, was that last year when he got shot last year? He missed 2 games, or was that year before that?
Year before.
Okay. So now, with him, he should be healthy going into the year. Now, with y'all losing Dotson, now all eyes on Terry, which I don't think he got signed, didn't he? He got a contract, didn't he?
Terry?
Yeah. Didn't he get an extension? So
let me be sure.
I thought he did, but now with Terry, now everything's on him. With him basically being the leading receiver and everything, which all eyes gonna be on him. Now the question is like when you get double teamed, when he does get double teamed, who is going to be that second? Like you got Damani Brown, you got Luke McCaffrey. Like McCaffrey or whoever you want, because it's gonna be a lot of eyes on him. You did go get Austin Eckler, which is I think is all right. I think when it comes to in the red zone, he's gonna give you a lot of production in the backfield. It might be to a point to where you're probably gonna have Brian Robinson and Eckler back there, right. kind of give the defense gas, especially with the ability that Jayden Daniels can. So that's what I thought. Yeah, I thought he did get an extension.
325.
Yeah. So And I think he got that 2 seasons ago. So now I think this is his.
He's going into the.
He's going to the second year with this.
Right.
So yeah. So now it's gonna be next year when he's gonna probably be on the people gonna be talking. Like I was saying, now what the like I say, you may potentially have Robinson and Eckler and batter in the backfield at the same time. It's gonna be even more of a threat to where you got Jayden Daniels, where he can use his legs as well. I'm talking about a guy that won the Heisman Trophy. He's no defense is not gonna slash on him. So now you got some threats back there in the backfield. You get a veteran, Zach Ertz, not bad, not too bad of a pickup. I think he's gonna probably be more of a red zone guy. I don't expect too much out of Ertz. He is again in an age, so let's go from there. Now the biggest thing is the O line. With them, I think we talked about it last week when Sam Howell getting sacked like 60 something times, which is very terrible.
Yes.
They almost allow 4 sacks a game. Y'all were, according to team rankings, they had y'all 32nd opponents per game. They had 32nd in opponents total yards, 32nd in opponents touchdowns per game in rushing. In offense. In defense, and then 27 in rush yards per game. So it's a lot of work needs to be done on the defensive side. Thinking that Ron Rivera is a defensive head coach. Pretty much didn't really go anywhere. I think the last thing I had a good top tier defense when I went to the playoffs in 2020. Now with Dan Quinn coming in, see if he can turn things around. Like I said, you got Deron Payne, you got Jonathan Allen. You went go get Newton in the draft. You went go get Micah Sainristil from Michigan. So you got some pieces that can potentially. So I guess like you have potentially some potentially some good things to come to Washington
defensively.
Yeah, honestly that too. Defensively, yeah. I think that's where what the NFC. I think that's where we got to start. I think these teams like Eagles and Dallas and the Detroit, you say the Rams, Green Bay. It's like those going to be the top tier teams. And that's where offensively they can probably give you 40 any given night.
Right.
And like looking at the teams I played this year, and y'all got Cincy, is good, very good because you got a quarterback.
Right.
You got Baltimore, Chicago, obviously Philly, Dallas, and then you may get something from Atlanta, but they may not give you 40, but they can give you mid-30s. But I'm just saying, like potentially. But I think honestly though, I think looking at his team, I think Dan Quinn, I think he's gonna do a well job. Especially you got Kingsbury as your OC. He did pretty all right with him with the Cardinals, and then obviously he was there with Patty Mahomes at Texas Tech. So you got some good going on. I think he's gonna do well for y'all on the offensive end, especially with Jayden Daniels. I think next year. Y'all are probably going to draft a receiver, which I don't like. Which is crazy that they traded Dotson. He had a bad camp. I understand. This is going for year 3 for him, and it was probably a slump. You didn't have to trade a guy. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of see how he might be. It might be you play on him a live action game. He may turn things around to where. But I think it's crazy that they just went ahead and just got rid of him.
Yep.
He
may have wanted to leave too.
Huh?
He may have wanted to leave also.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't think so, bro. I think it might have been just you not having offensive identity, and it was probably what probably had messed up. It's a whole new offense. He wasn't clicking. So he wasn't. It probably was in Norman Cliff with a whole bunch of motions and all this and that. He probably wasn't familiar for that. So it probably would have took him a little bit to get familiar with the offense. Which you can't really blame the receiver for that. It takes time, takes practice. And then him going to Philly, it could get simpler for him. but maybe just what the Kingsbury had the offense was probably just wasn't for him. But like I said, man, I'll give my guys chances. I mean, they might be in player games to where then when they go to in the game,
they turn up.
They can turn up, and it can be something good. It could be a positive thing going to the end.
Right.
So what I had, pretty much what I said, and for y'all is like y'all hit pretty good with your first 3 picks in the draft, with Daniels, Newton, and Mikey, and then also I said can Dan Quinn turn things around, and then the expectations from Jayden Daniels. So what I think that Jayden Daniels is probably gonna give you 3,500 yards in the passing. I think he may give you 400 yards on the ground. I think he'll probably give you maybe 5 touchdowns on the ground, and I think he may give you like 19 touchdowns in the air. And he may throw. I mean, he's gonna probably throw picks. So so it depends on how the picks look. When it comes to when picks getting tipped, depends on were you forcing the ball,
right?
Or was it you threw it? Good defensive play. Was it just a good defensive play? Now when you throw the picks, like where are you trying to force it? Like what does the picks look? Or did the defense just pretty much just disguise really well, and then So I'm looking forward for that. I think he might go for 19 touchdowns in the air, and probably 8. He probably go for 8 and 9 interception wise.
Okay.
But the thing is all pressure. Now, is your offensive line holding? No, not say holding, but are they protecting the quarterback? Because if they're not protecting the quarterback, it's gonna go how it was with Sam. Yeah, and wasn't Sam's fault. It wasn't Sam's fault at all. I think they just went ahead and thought that, hey, like there's 3 quarterbacks next year in the draft. Right, it could be a hit. Just go ahead, and Sam. We're just gonna let you go. Right. So I don't think there's anything. Honestly don't think there was anything wrong with Sam. I think arm talent wise, he was up there. But now with Jayden Daniels and with the new head coach and all that, I think which I say is if you're gonna get a new head coach, or if you're struggling to get a new head coach, probably need to get another quarterback. What Chicago, they still kept Eberflus, and they went and drafted Caleb Williams, right. Which is I think they just went ahead and just got a new head coach, but they're gonna give him another crack at it. Cool. All right, cool. I get it. But I think y'all gonna be all right, man. I think I can see a 3 to 4 game improvement from y'all. Looking at the schedule at week 1, y'all go to Tampa. Week 2, y'all got the Giants. Week 3 at Cincinnati. Week 4, y'all go to Arizona. Week 5, y'all got Cleveland. Week 6 at the Ravens. Week 7, y'all got the Panthers. Week 8, Chicago, that's going to be a really good. It will be a good number 1 versus number 2.
Yeah, rookie matchup.
Is that game going to be? Oh, it's a 1:00 game, so that game is probably going to be on CBS.
It will.
And I mean national TV, so everybody's going to be watching that. Week 9, y'all at the Giants. Week 10, you got Pittsburgh. Week 11 at Philly. Week 12, you got Dallas. Week 13, you got Tennessee. Then y'all have a very late bye. Week 15 at New Orleans. Week 16, Philly. Week 17, Atlanta. And week 18, y'all at Dallas. Honestly, though, I can see y'all win about 6 to 7 games in this, bro. I think Giants is going to be. I think Giants is going to be a dub. I think Arizona might be an iffy one, but I think I can get. I'll give y'all that one. I think Panthers is gonna be a dub. I think y'all gonna split with Dallas, man. I really do. I think I might take the one early in week 12, so I'm gonna give y'all that. I think Tennessee is gonna be one. I think y'all get New Orleans one, and then say fuck it, and then y'all might crush Atlanta Dreams and get a dub in Atlanta. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Y'all play Atlanta last year?
This was 2022. This was when Taylor was starting. Started.
Then and that was what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shit, I give y'all 7 wins right there. So I think I can get 7 wins, but 3 more. I think it just depends on it. Honestly, truly though, it's not gonna be the defensive fault. Even if they improve by a little bit, It's just the offensive line, man.
Yeah.
It's just that. It's just if the offensive line is going to be able to protect you. If they do, then if they do, then I think that it's going to help y'all along the way for sure.
It will.
It
will. Another thing would be the defensive coverages. Like, they know Jayden has an arm. So my thing is, how will they try to, expose him? Will they try to blitz him, or will they just try to just go deep in coverage? I mean, it depends per team, but it'll just be interesting to see how teams try to game plan against him, because he's smart as shit. The dude really is. He's the next one, man, for real. He's one of the ones. But yeah, man, just dumbass trade fucked me up. We'll see how it goes, how it turns out for the guys, man. Best of luck to my team, man.
All right, let's get into the last team of the division, the New York Giants. They went 6-11 last year. I'm gonna get straight to it, bro.
Yep, let's go.
I think they're gonna probably be one of the worst teams in the league this year.
Okay.
I think they're gonna probably have to either number 1 or number 2 pick of the draft. I think it's gonna be the last time that Daniel Jones is gonna start for him. I honestly do believe if Daniel Jones do struggle, they're gonna put DeVito in. Tommy DeVito, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna put Tommy in. I honestly truly think that, or they made Drew Lock, but I think they'll put. I think either way. I think I give Jones 5 games before they you know what, your ass, get the fuck out.
It's gonna happen if it's like that.
I'm dead ass. He played 6 games last year. He had 67.5 passing completion was 909 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions. He got sacked 30 times. He had 40 carries for 206 yards and 1 touchdown.
That's 5 sacks a game.
Yeah, he was getting fucked up. I have something. My judge says Ken Giants has something special with the young receiving core, which I think if Daniels is the quarterback, and then if they're gonna look good if Daniels do somehow looks fine, it's because of the receivers are getting space. Like I said I don't expect Jones to be good at all, and I do think that Dabol will be. I think Dabol is on the hot seat this year. If they don't do good this year, clean sweep is going to next offseason. And I said that the defense can have something special good, has something going on. They went trade for Brian Burns. You got Dexter Lawrence. You still got Kayvon Thibodeau. I think your front seven is going to be. I think it's going to be pretty decent. I just don't expect anything from the Giants. I think, like I said, I think they're gonna be the worst in the league, especially like the clips I was seeing from the Hard Knocks on TikTok. How they were just like Barkley, Barkley was pretty much like, hey, you know what I stand at, you know what I want, and then I was like, oh yeah, go ahead and test free agency, and then surprise, surprise, the man get the money he wants, goes to Philly.
Yeah.
So now in the draft, you want to go get Malik Neighbors, and it was a hit, and also in Hard Knocks too as well. I mean, I kind of want to know how James Jones feel about this, but they were talking about quarterbacks. Why are you talking about a quarterback that you just paid not too long ago $40 million a year? Why are you trying to trade up get one of these quarterbacks?
They're retarded.
So what's going on? You don't trust in Jones? I thought you trusted Jones. You get him the money. Why are you looking for a quarterback for?
They know better.
Why?
I think they just went with him at the time, which I don't understand why they gave this motherfucker all that money. I will never understand that shit.
I won't either.
That shit really who runs the finances, bro? Is it his uncle or something? His father or something? Do he got a secret dad that worked there? Cause it's something. Or I ain't even gonna say what I was about to say. No, it's some bullshit.
I just think I think more the Giants. I think the Giants gave him an offer and they went for it because at the time. Was it $40 million a year? That was the highest paid. Kirk was. I think Derek was where he was with the Raiders still. I think Pat just got that contract to where extended it out. Yeah. But I think it was Josh Allen. I think it was Allen, Dak, Daniels, Kyler Murray, and Deshaun Watson. Like those guys, they were like in that conversation to where like they were getting top money, like between the 40-45 million a year. So they was like,
just give it to them.
Yeah, just give it to them. You have a good year. You beat the Vikings, cool, but then you lost against who they fucking lose to in that playoffs game. Jesus, I think they got torched. That was
trash.
2022, right? Philly. They lost against Philly 38-7.
Ass. Burning trash. That's what this shit is at this point. Burning trash.
Yeah.
At this point, I don't even gotta look at the fucking schedule. These motherfuckers ain't winning no more than 3 games, bro.
I don't think so. I mean, we get straight to it. Vikings, week 1. Week 2 at Washington. Week 3 at Cleveland. Week 4 Dallas. Week 5 at Seattle. Week 6 Cincinnati. Week 7 Philly. Week 8 at Pittsburgh. Week 9 Washington. Week 10 Panthers. Week 11 is a bye. Week 12 is Tampa. Week 13 at Dallas. Week 14 New Orleans. Week 15 Baltimore. Week 16 at Atlanta. Week 17 the Colts. And then week 17 at Philly.
Only way they getting they 3 wins if they beat Carolina and then they split with either one of the division rivals. Because they ain't beat nobody else outside that damn division.
No. Bro.
Unless it's Seattle. But
Cleveland's an L. Dallas
Minnesota. They potentially.
They could probably beat them.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. You see, Cleveland's an L. Dallas an L. Shit, might as well. They getting swept by Dallas. Seattle's gonna be L. They gonna probably get swept by Philly.
This year, yeah.
Stephen Gray give them that. And I say they split with y'all. So I give y'all at Washington. I think I take that game. So boom. Let's see, Panthers. Panthers gotta get a game.
They ain't. I don't think they gonna win.
I think they get a game against Panthers going to the bye week. They definitely losing against fucking Baltimore, Atlanta. Indianapolis. Hell no. Colts gonna build their ass like you said.
BTA.
Bro, they probably get lucky. They probably get 4 wins maybe, but they're gonna probably be one of the worst teams in the league. But I think the Raiders are gonna be though. I think it's gonna be between them and the Raiders. I think it's gonna be
potentially, yeah, Minnesota.
I think it's gonna be Raiders, Giants, Minnesota,
Carolina.
I think it'll be us and Carolina, and
I just thought of them.
I don't want to. I was going to say Seattle, but I'm not sure.
It's tough.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, but they're gonna be a bottom 5 for sure. But I mean, it's a lot of things. I mean, it's just defense. They got good things. Like I said, they got good pieces on defense. I think it's just the quarterback, man. I think it's. I just think Daniel Jones isn't trash. That guy, bro. He's just.
Let's just call it what it is. The motherfucker's trash.
He's just not. I mean, you got Malik Neighbors, you got Jalen Hyatt, Isaiah Hodgins. I mean, you got Darius Slayton. You got Wan'Dale Robinson. I just don't think if he looks, like I said, if he looks any type of looking good, it's gonna be because the receivers are getting space, bro. I'm telling you, that's always going to be.
Shit, he gonna overthrow him.
Yeah, or trip on his damn fucking feet.
Or underthrow him and it be a pick.
Yeah. The
motherfucker throws worse than Trey Lance, surprisingly.
No, I don't. I'm not gonna give him that. I just think that he's just. I just don't think that he's in the films in the study in the film room. I just don't think he's just taking the game. I don't think he's taking it seriously. I just don't think he mentally just doesn't. Mentally he doesn't just have it. I'm just saying. I just don't think he's there. Yeah. I mean, I honestly truly like. Yeah, he's ass, but like, I mean, it's just he went to the playoffs. So it's something there, honestly, but that was probably more Saquon, pretty much Saquon save his ass.
Right.
Now that Saquon's not there, all eyes is on you. And then are you going to be a very well quarterback?
Right.
Like, can you look like? Dude, God, I don't even know who. I mean, can you look like maybe like Kyler Murray? Maybe like you look decent. You look good enough to where like the blame is now on you, type of sort of.
What do you mean?
Like,
You talking about Dan Jones?
Yeah. So like Kyler have his up and down, but we know Kyler can play ball, but we just know that Kyler sometimes is not always. He's not fully there sometimes. Can Daniel Jones be like that? Like to like he can't be fully there. I'm just saying I'm just saying that I have some hope, but like it just depends on what he looks. We know he's not gonna be like that.
My boy's bottom.
Hell, he's just barely better than Sam Darnold right now. So it's like
that's right.
So it's like it's
Gardner Minshew better than this motherfucker.
Oh hell yeah, Gardner Minshew's
He's
better than
this motherfucker.
Hell yeah, and shout out to my guy Gardner Minshew, bro. But yeah, hell yeah, he's Gardner Minshew. Yes, Cooper Rush is better than him. That's crazy.
Hey, bruh. Is my boy up there with about the same as Mariota?
Bro, I guarantee you, Mariota's on his team.
He'll do a little better.
Absolutely, he'll do a little bit better. Yeah.
Well, out of the rookie quarterbacks, Jayden Daniels, Bo Nix, I think they're the only ones that's starting as rookies.
Quarterback and Caleb.
Damn, how I forget number one. Out of those three, all those are better than Daniel Jones.
They were way better than him in college. I know that. And when he was at Duke, I don't know how the fuck I don't know. I think that draft class was just terrible.
It was.
I think I can't remember who was that draft class though, but I know that draft class was terrible that Daniel Jones was in.
So he kind of got lucky in a sense, but like
2019 draft.
I don't know what they saw. I'm still stuck on the 40, Joe. I'm still stuck on that 40. Like, who was smoking when they gave him this contract? Who was high?
It was just, like I said, the GM just saw it was an opportunity for him to
waste money.
Yeah. Oh, Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray was in that Jazz. Oh, wow. Kyler Murray was in that draft. Nick Bosa was in that draft. Devin White. So it was Jones. So quarterback wise, it was Murray, Jones, RP to Dwayne Haskins.
For sure. That was a thin draft.
Drew Lock.
Thin. Damn. Yeah, they ain't had many choices, bro. Thin ass draft. The hell?
Damn, there was no quarterback taken. This is the third. Will Greer.
Yeah, that's thin.
Ryan Finley.
Thin. That's thin. Damn.
Jarrett Stidham.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you had
it's a fifth round. Easton Stick.
Wow.
Gardner Minshew.
Probably one of the worst quarterback.
Yeah, this is bad. Gardner
classes.
Yep.
In recent time.
And Tracy McSorley.
Damn, you done hit the bottom of the barrel.
Yep.
Damn.
See if there's anybody else.
Bruh. It can't get no worse.
Yeah, that was it. That's it. Yep.
So Drew Lock was in that draft with Daniel Jones. Now they're on the same team in the league.
Yeah, it was crazy. I think Drew Lock should have been. Drew Lock went what? Fifth?
This.
But yeah, I guess they didn't. Yeah.
Round 2 pick 42 in 2019.
But shit, that first round, that was some hit. Nick Bosa, Quentin Williams, Devin White, Josh Allen, the linebacker, TJ Hawkinson, Devin Bush. Damn, my guy. I miss my guy. Rashawn Gary.
Yeah.
Christian Wilkins. Brian Burns. Dexter Lawrence. Jeffrey. Yeah. No. Well, Jeffrey Simmons. Noah Fant. You got Darnell Savage. Josh Jacobs. Marquise Brown. Montez Sweat. Jonathan Abram. And oh god, I forgot he did was in that draft. N'Keal Harry. Yeah, I'm gonna start. Then Debo went second round. Sean Murphy Bunting went second round. Drew Lock went second round. Jelani Tavi went second round. Greedy Williams went second round. AJ Brown went second round. Miles Sanders went second round. Mecole Hardman went second round. Paris Campbell went second round. And DK. Oh yeah, DK Metcalf was in the draft. I knew it was somebody.
Okay.
DK Metcalf went second round. That's right.
Damn.
Then Deontay Johnson went third. Damn, bro.
Him and Deontay being around the same age throws me off. I still think of Deontay as like a young bull, but DK like he's way further ahead.
Well, it depends on how many years that they did in the college, though. It depends.
That too.
Yeah, it just depends. So that's all it is.
That
Yeah. Any final thoughts? Any final thoughts with the Giants?
Ass.
Yeah, they're gonna probably be the one of the worst teams to lead. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Ass.
For sure.
And going back to the Eagles, fuck y'all. Y'all suck. Y'all better capitalize off this motherfucking squad y'all got, bro. I'm dead ass serious.
Oh, it's on the Eagles. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. We'll talk about them next week.
Oh, they gonna piss me off.
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit deeper. So that's it for the division previews. Just go back and watch the last 7 episodes or 8, including this, because I think it's next week we're going to do our full season predictions. So it's going to be division standings, playoff standings, and the Super Bowl predictions, and we're going to do season awards. So it's going to be MVP, Coach of the Year, Comeback Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year, Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, all of it. I think that was it.
Offensive Player of the Year.
And and I knew it was one thing I forgot. And Offensive Player of the Year. And I think going to week 1, I think I'm gonna do our top. We're gonna do our top 10 quarterbacks. Top 10 quarterbacks. Then
that's tough.
Top 10 quarterbacks, and then top 10 teams probably. I haven't decided yet. But we got what, 2 weeks?
Time.
Yeah. But next week it's gonna be full. It's gonna be exciting.
Oh, we
exciting.
up now.
I already done mine, but I might redo mine. Then I messed up a couple things. So remember, when you do your playoff things, remember the first seed plays whoever the lowest seed is. So
just like NBA.
Yeah. I'm talking about when it comes to after the first round.
Right.
So if a 7th seed wins, the first seed gets it. But then if the second seed wins, they get the higher seed, which is like the 4 or 5 or whatever. So I just want to make sure we do that right, because I know I fucked up last year when I did it.
Say that again. So,
all right, now I got it written down. So, the second seed and the number 2 seed and the 7th seed plays, right? So if the 7th seed wins, they'll play the 1 seed, right?
Okay.
And then if the 6th seed wins, they will play the winner of whoever wins with the 4th and the 5th. So, for instance, like all the Kansas City, they'll probably won.
They'll have a bye,
and then winners between the 7th seed wins to be the 2nd seed. The 7th seed will play Kansas City.
Okay.
And then, say the 3 and 6 win, the 3rd seed will play whoever wins the 4th and the 5th. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, that's all it is. Just Google it if you get confused. Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah. Yeah, you just want to make sure. Yeah, I gotta redo mine for sure, because I might have a couple pages. Sure. I finished everything Sunday, and I didn't fuck with it. I didn't finish everything Sunday, so I was like, listen to all these podcasts and stuff, these previews, and seeing what's going on. I'm like, kind of having some second thoughts though. But yeah, that will be for next week for the 109th episode. So college football is back this week on Saturday. Then week 1 is next week for college football for everybody. So football is back, man. The weather feels been a little chilly, but it's getting ready to be it's getting ready to go back a little bit warmish, and then getting ready to the fall. So I'm excited. Oh shit! I'm really excited, man. Really excited.
For sure. Glad to have football back, man. It's been a little minute, Been dealing with this bullshit.
Yeah, man. Ready to see how the season goes. It's gonna be a good year, man. Any final thoughts before we sign off?
Yeah, man. Fuck the Eagles yet again. Yet again. I gotta stamp it 3 times. You know, just to make it real. Oh, man. You motherfuckers better be ready for this season. Because if y'all fumble this one, I ain't gonna let you live it down, you motherfuckers. Oh, y'all talking shit, too. I was reading the motherfucking... Every time something happens, right? Which is funny. The division rivals love to come in the Commanders' comments and talk shit. Now these Eagles is popping shit right now. They better be able to live up to this, because if they don't, I'm talking mad shit on this episode, on the podcast. If we split, I'm popping mad shit. If they don't go to the Super Bowl, I'm talking mad shit. Because if you go, I'm not going for you. I'm just let you know that right now. I don't give a damn who you play. I don't give a damn if it's Kansas City. I don't give a damn if it's Cincinnati. I don't give a damn if it's Cleveland. I don't give a damn if Denver goes. I ain't going for y'all motherfuckers. Not this year. Y'all fucked me over. Last time y'all went. You bastards.
Well,
still hot with y'all about that shit. Blew a fucking lead. Ass.
Well, there you have it. Alright. This is the end of episode 108 on your boy Trez.
J. Ferd.
Your boys is out.